Good afternoon, everyone. This is David with Bolivar Live. Hey, we've got some bad weather heading our way, and so I wanted to let y'all see exactly what was heading across the bay. If you're down on the beach, you might want to gather your things up because we've got a heck of a thunderstorm cloud coming across the bay, and I'm going to show you on the radar real quick what it looks like and when it's going to be here. But first, now, and there you can see the thunder clouds, the sort of the outdraft or the line of clouds there, plus the lightning. And I was sitting at the house and noticed, started hearing the thunder, and the day had been beautiful. And so these are those summer storms that we get popped up. We get them in the mornings a lot of times, and then late in the evenings. Typically they hit us in the morning, and then they hit the Houston area or in that inland in the afternoon. But tonight, these are actually coming out of the north, I guess because we've had that front that came through, and we've had a north wind. We've got high pressure sitting on us, and so it's a pretty good lightning storm. I know a lot of people like to go down to the beach in the late afternoon, early evening, because it's so nice down there, and the tide's been way out. You can look for some great shells, but you might want to watch the sky and any pop-ups you have, and especially with this coming in, if we start getting more of a north wind, kids on floats, it blows them out into the water, further out into the Gulf. And so a lot of times when we have a north wind, you'll see a float warning because of the north wind. It'll blow kids and adults out to where they really can't get back in and they tire themselves out. But I don't see any water spouts drop down yet, but this is actually the perfect setting for a water spout to drop down. And for those of you that are from up north, they call them tornadoes up there over the water. Down here we call them water spouts. So anyway, just wanted to let everyone know what was going on, shaping up. A lot of times you get on the beach and you're not paying attention, and all of a sudden, boom, there's some lightning there. Boom, we've got thunderstorms on us. And with this lightning here, back when I was guiding fishing trips, I've seen it strike across the bay, and so it's not uncommon for it to be over here, and it could actually hit Fort Travis, go up to 2 miles or so. And so just let's take some precaution, and I'm going to show you some of the lightning. Hopefully it's been popping pretty good. But I wanted to let everyone know, if you've got loved ones down on the beach, or you are heading to the beach this evening, you might want to watch the sky because we've got a pretty good thunder and lightning show going on here. It's crossing the bay, and let me see if I can refresh my computer and get a more up-to-date picture here. I thought it might hit Smith Point and then start to fade out a little bit, but it's not. It's actually holding together pretty good, and looks like it's going to make it across the bay here. Let me zoom in a little bit so that you can see it better. This is 7:06, and we'll get that up for you so you can see what it looks like. shape, I should say. And there's a picture of it coming across the bay. And you can see we've got a pretty good cloud ridge there. I'm not a weatherman. Oh, there's a lightning. And so, and actually, it looks like it's actually getting heavier back towards what's going to come across to us or Crystal Beach here. I'm down at right behind the lighthouse in Port Bolivar, sitting on Loop 108 right by the bridge, shooting back towards the Crystal Beach Fire Department and the old county property. And I can see back to the east, it goes all the way down pretty good. There's a little break in the clouds there. I don't know if I can get the camera moved around enough. There we go. And you can see how far down it's going. There's some lightning, if the camera picked it up. But I don't see any water spouts yet, and I thought we might get a water spout in here, but we've got a heck of a lightning storm. So anyway, if you're on the beach, stay swirling the clouds. And so let's see what it does. I figured we'd see one. We've got some heavy rain. I can see the bands. Let me zoom in a little bit. And you can see the heavy rain bands coming down there, a light, and then the darker area. And I'm really surprised with the heat that we've had. We hadn't seen any water spouts or anything coming down, or what starts of them up in the clouds, but I don't see anything. Maybe one little one back to the northeast. The northeast a little bit. But it's a pretty good line coming across there. If you're on the beach, you need to gather up your stuff and probably head towards the house, because I'd hate for see one of these lightning bolts pop out across the bay or anything. And let me see if I can. Even back to the east, where the thunder heads, we've got a little bit of a cloud ridge going across. I can see back towards Crystal Beach from here. So anyway, just wanted to let y'all see what was going on. If you're on the beach, you need to take cover, because this is going to be a thunderclapper and probably get some wind with it. And if we see anything else, we'll either message up on this post, or we'll bring you another post with some live feed. But there you can see what's coming across there. They may call it a shelf cloud. So I'm zoomed out about as much as I can. But I tell you what, I'm going to hit the road, and whenever we turn on Loop 108, you'll be able to see back towards Crystal Beach a little bit, and we'll see what it looks like. I know the birds are flying, looking like they're taking cover, and so we'll get a shot down Loop 108 real quick, and you can see the shelf cloud coming out over. We were up at Fort Travis a month or so ago, and caught a big shelf cloud coming across. And so we'll go down Loop 108, and I'll pull into the old fire station, the county property, and maybe we can get a better look at what's heading up towards Crystal Beach a little bit farther east from where I am. Actually, this down here looks like it's getting a little light, and but what's up heading back towards Crystal Beach, there you can see the cloud. And let me get pulled over here, and we'll get a little bit better view of what's coming, because actually the cloud's building. Back over, let me see if I can get the camera zoomed out. There you can see that shelf cloud coming across, and what it looks like looking back towards up the intercoastal, actually. And we're still seeing a lot of lightning. And while I'm sitting here, I'm going to refresh my computer and see if the radar's changed any from what it was, see if it's lightening up any, because I don't think it is. No, it's holding together pretty good. So if you're on the beach, you need to take cover. You can see the shelf cloud there coming up. And I'm going to go across and zoom in because you can see some of the rain back towards Crystal Beach. There you can see the rain coming out of the cloud there. And it doesn't look like it's letting up any. And so anyone on the beach, you need to take cover. We don't want to see anyone get hurt. You can see what it looks like, that cloud coming across, and there's a lot of lightning. I don't know if, let me see if I can move the camera a little bit around and get you, got a pretty good lightning show. I know I have the computer in the truck, and then I've got one that I carry with me, and I've got it at the house, and I actually unplugged it and turned everything off before I left the house because we've already had one computer go out on us this season. We don't need another one. But man, look at that cloud in there. That's that Texas thunderstorms that we get. Still don't see any water spouts, though. I'm surprised on that. Maybe it was dry enough down here. It was hot today. In fact, someone, I think Doc was showing his thermometer on his deck undercover, and it showed 100 degrees. And so down here, when we get to 100 degrees on the coast with the humidity we have, that's a heck of a day. So anyway, take cover if you're in the on the beach front. We've got heavy lightning. It's coming across the bay. You can see the shelf there. We're going to take cover at the house and make sure everything's unplugged, and we'll let you know what happens. We'll put up any other news we have on here. We'll go live from the house and let you see. I may pull into the Little League field and try and get an overall, but I think it's getting on top of us. But you can see the cloud there. It's not going to be a pretty storm, and so take cover. If you're on the beach, gather up. We don't want to see any of the pop-ups blown out into the bay or up against a house that's beachfront. And for the safety of you and your family, it's probably time you head home or back to your rental or your house you have down here. We don't want to see you leave. So anyway, we're going to head on out. Let us know if you're in this somewhere. Take a picture. Let us know what it's like, what you're seeing, and post it on here. Let us know where you're listening from. Remember, it's Bolivar Live. We let you know what's going on down here day and night. Last night we had the full moon, the sturgeon moon, and that was a neat view. And then looks like tonight we're going to be covering some thunderstorms. So remember, Thursday morning at 9 a.m. we have the kids hunt for Bolivar. The final week, it's all about the kids. We're going to hunt it up at Fort Travis so the kids can have a fun time. And we'll start at 9 a.m. at the pavilion there. We're putting together some giveaways that we're going to have up there for the kids. So it's going to be a good time. Bring your grandkids, your kids, your little brothers and sisters, and let's hunt for Bolivar one last time for the 2020 summer season up at Fort Travis. Until next time, this is David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless. Ooh, there's a lightning pop. Be safe, take cover, and bye-bye.